I got that kind of.
What's going on, guys? Mr. Clasher here. Welcome back to another Pokemon Go video. In today's video, guys, I got some more epic news for the next update. I mean, every day there's just something new, and I got a ton of new information. But before we get into that, guys, I do want to pretty much give you guys some awesome Pokemon news that I caught. I guess a brand new Pokemon in my Pokedex. Now, I was super excited, and I really thought this was only in eggs, only hatchable in eggs. So I was really excited to actually catch him today. So if we actually go to recent, this is the Pokemon I caught, guys. Chikorita. This Pokemon was extremely rare. Since the update came out, I have never seen this Pokemon, and this is the first time I actually caught one. So it's insane, guys. I really thought I was just probably seeing things, but when I actually looked at the screen, I was like, holy crap, this is a rare Pokemon. Because at first I was like, oh great, it's a Bellsprout. But then I looked a little bit closer and I was like, wait a second, this is not a Bellsprout. So Chikorita, guys, an exciting Pokemon. Now, obviously, if we go to actually our Pokedex, the evolution is going to be hard getting 25 candy. So anytime I actually see Chikorita, which is going to be a pretty rare occasion, but I'm definitely gonna use the Pineapple Berry to get double the candy. I mean, I think evolving that Pokemon is pretty difficult in my own opinion. I guess there are players that have that Pokemon, but man, I guess what I should say, I've never seen that Pokemon since the update, and that just shows you something. But anyway, I also caught this Pokemon yesterday as well, which is awesome. I don't know how you pronounce the name. I think it's Mistrevis or something along those lines. Pretty new Pokemon to me as well. I've seen this before, and I caught it yesterday, so that was pretty awesome. I also caught the Earthstring. You guys know about that. I don't know how I've seen... Oh, yeah. I've seen this at the gym once. And where's that Pokemon I caught today? Let me see. I think I just skipped over it, maybe. Yeah, okay, there we go. So, there's actually 3 evolutions. And remember, guys, when I made the video on Chikorita, Tyranitar, or the other 2 small Pokemon, the other 2 Gen 2, I guess that you can say. I made a specific video, I believe, on Chikorita as well. So, I knew this was going to be coming. I mean, it was one of the basic Gen 2 Pokemon, and if it didn't come out, that'd be crazy. But yeah, guys, 3 evolutions. That's crazy. I don't think I'll be getting the second evolution anytime soon, but it's a pretty nice Pokemon to have, at least in my collection. So anyway, let's get to the news, guys. So if we close the app and we go to this website now, I was searching obviously the latest Pokemon Go news, and there's a lot of, am.com, and there's other pretty much websites you can get information from, but this is a new one to me. And even though some websites are not true, guys, I've seen some of these photos on other websites as well, so it can't be all entirely too fake. But anyway, let's just kind of read here a little bit. So the first picture shows Niantic says this was the very first piece of concept art for Pokemon Go. Now, that is something interesting, because if you guys do not know what type of Pokemon this is, it's a legendary Mewtwo Pokemon. Now, I'm not exactly sure what this could mean. It could be coming inside the game soon, or it could also mean maybe they will implicate it sometime inside the game, maybe as a special Pokemon. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure, but it gives us a few clues on what could actually happen in the future updates, whether this Pokemon is just for the loading screen, or I don't know. I mean, there's different possibilities, that's for sure, but looking at that, guys, it's pretty awesome, because you guys, everybody that plays Pokemon Go or Pokemon should know what this type of, Pokemon it is. Legendary. Just amazing, guys. Really is. I don't know. I mean, looking at it, it could be a pretty cool loading screen if it was like that. So we're going to have to see. But the next one is this, which is actually pretty interesting. So it says here, the first prototype of the game's map interface, which includes GBA-styled icons and more grassy zones in the city. So if we actually go to the images, that's pretty awesome as well, guys. There's a gym, I'm guessing. Let's see, there's some grass, there's the character with the Pikachu Pokemon Buddy. So if this was actually that design, that would be pretty cool as well. So let's go back. The next design would be day and night cycles were worked on but ultimately scaled back for the launch game. So this article states that, it states basically what one of the developers said inside the game at the conference. Basically, he said that when the Pokemon Go game came out, only 10% of what they wanted was inside the game. So that's pretty crazy. If we go down to the article, I don't know if it's going to say it, but it says it right here. If I can highlight it, there we go. 10% of the ideas Niantic development members had. So that's pretty insane, guys. I mean, if you think about it, the other 80-90% is going to be just coming out. So it's going to be pretty amazing. And I mean, the sky's the limit for this game. Also, day-night time was originally more pronounced in non-AR battle scenes. This hologram version of a player avatar was ultimately scrapped. So I don't know if we're going to see this type of, I guess, feature inside the game. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not going to take a, word on it or anything, but it would be interesting if they do implement this. But again, I'm not exactly sure even if they're considering adding that. And the last but not least, this thumb heat map was used internally to finalize how menus would work for one-handed smartphone players. So that's pretty interesting. Thumb-friendly layout, liberal use of swipe gestures. So as you guys can see, it's a pretty similar layout as right now. And again, the hologram and pretty much all the, updates. But this one is the most exciting, guys. The Mewtwo. I mean, if you think about it, Niantic would not just show, Mewtwo and not have it inside the game. That's just not a thing. So it's going to be pretty interesting, guys. But I really think the Mewtwo will be coming out. My guess, if I want to take a guess at it, it's going to be probably at the end of 2017. I'm not exactly sure, maybe 2018, but this Pokemon will have to come out sooner or later, or at least one of the legendary Pokemon. There's a few of them. At least one has to come out this year. If it doesn't, that's going to be a bummer. But anyway, you guys can tell me in the comment section below what you guys think about the sneak peeks I just showed you inside the game and all the kind of leaks, updates, news, basically just a whole thing. So yeah, you guys can tell me your feelings in the comment section below. I do read every comment, and as always, I'll see you all on my next video.